Ball. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Russell Westbrook.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. The 4 and the 5, it's Gordon and Jokic. In at the guard spots, it's Murray and Brown. And it's Porter in at the 3, the small forward. And for Oklahoma City, the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on in that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Pass to Porter. Jokic against Hartenstein. Tries it from 9, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Jokic putting his size to work, hard to stop down low.
Now here's Williams. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. The shot comes out. Nice D from Porter. Inside, here's Jokic. Count it. Jokic has got his second bucket.
And easy to understand why many believe Porter is the complete package. Skilled at making the correct pass.
Dort a screen on Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Porter kicks to Murray. Jokic high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Love to see that kind of effort from Gilgeous-Alexander on the defense. He can get in your head at times.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Lets a floater go. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And I like to see. And he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
Now, here's Jokic. His last outing with 20 points. That one off the back iron and out. On the wing, Williams, guarded by Porter. Williams kicks to Holmgren. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to see it.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. When it's all said and done, Jokic, Greg, is going to be the Nuggets' career leader in many categories.
And he's already their franchise leader in rebounds, assists, triple-doubles, and playoff points, and many other advanced stats as well.
From long range or short, small forwards on this list have been on target for the past 10 games, leading their position in field goal percentage. Jalen Williams, 4th.
And that is such an efficient group offensively. That really is the best way to describe them. I mean, they never force anything and always wait for the right shot.
And when they get to those sweet spots, you can just count it. Each one of them is capable of having that kind of night where it looks like the bucket is about 5 feet wide for them.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Michael Porter making his last shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. Williams gets the bucket.
This is so accurate from deep. Williams can torch you.
The Nuggets trail by 7. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. Mark Daigneault and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Now, I asked him if he has any plan for dealing with the multi-time MVP, Nikola Jokic. He said it's all about balance. If you defend Jokic too aggressively, he'll just kick it out to other guys too softly, and he'll kill you inside. So balance is the key. Sounds like a tough balancing act to pull off, guys.
Thanks, David. Now, here's Porter. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Holmgren finds Williams. Williams missing again.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. His scoring average of about 32.5 points a game tells you all you need to know about how dangerous a player he can be. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. They lead by 4. Just 5 on the clock. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Porter. Lays it up and banks it in.
He can get out and run. Porter Jr. getting out into the lane and helping out the break.
The Thunder have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Holmgren. Defended by Gordon. The Thunder with another miss. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Wide open look here for Murray. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists tonight. Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Denver making a switch here. Westbrook's checked in. And Murray's got the ball here for Denver. Trailing by 4. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, it was probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range worked, the long-range worked, the inside game worked. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
From outside the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Thunder have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Launches a 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got 13.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Murray outside. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
With the floater. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. From downtown, the shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Well, he's got a confident shot going right now as Jamal's stepping into that 3-ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Hartenstein can't get it to go.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. to Holmgren. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good that time. 15 points in the game.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Jalen Williams is destroying Michael Porter Jr.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Holmgren. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And it's a 6-point Thunder lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks?
Things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. You seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Denver. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Now, here's Westbrook. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Aaron Gordon. He's really producing here second half of the season, putting up about 18 points per, 4 rebounds and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up and he's really delivered.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Murray outside. Back to Westbrook. Holmgren against Gordon. Out left to the wing. Now, here's Jokic. He's covered closely. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
You know, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
And here's Jokic. After the three-pointer from Chet Holmgren. It's good. Murray's got 8 points.
And Murray getting it going on the inside that time. Around the trees, still scored.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. There has been a lot of discussion about the length of the NBA season, GA. Do you think 82 games is the right number?
I do. It's worked well for over 50 years, so why change it? And if we do change it, it affects records and how we compare the game across years.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Wallace comes in for George. And it's Alex Caruso in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Watson. Still scoreless. Porter passes to Šarić. Rebound by Williams. Oklahoma City leading by 10. Here's Holmgren. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. And there's 1:45 left to play in the first quarter. No one near Westbrook as he lets it go. No good on the 3. Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And here we can check out the story for Jokic.
He hasn't been as sharp in the past 10 games as we're used to. It shows in his passing. The assist numbers down. Even the simple passes look tough for him right now. Maybe tonight he can get back on his game.
In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yeah, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They built from within. They built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with the coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, "We've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup." Kevin?
D.A., the versatility. That is pretty special. Here's Williams. Michael Porter making his last shot. Pass to Holmgren. There's 37 seconds left here in the opening quarter. On the wing, Williams. Wallace outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
To the paint. Here's Strawther. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Williams against Porter. Williams passes to Holmgren. Over Watson. God, what a play!
That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, man, that's got to be frustrating for the defense, too. You just give up momentum like that at the end of the quarter.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Oklahoma City out in front as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in
that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
So on the floor for Denver, they've got Porter. He's out there with Russell Westbrook. Saric is out there with Peyton Watson. It's Najee in at the 4 slot. Now here's Caruso. He had 19 points in the win against Phoenix.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Thunder making the shot. Pass to Watson. Outside, Porter on the top of the key. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Porter in a comfortable place there. He likes the passes being on target, and he stays perfect in rhythm with that, Jay.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch-and-shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Just keep seeing more and more evidence about Jalen Williams being the total package, a swingman who scores it, rebounds, passes, and can defend.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Dort, he's checked in for Cason Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Here is Williams. Denver getting their last shot to go. That's tipped, and he stays with it. That miss makes him 7 for 12 from the field this game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And Porter right now has it going, and I wonder defensively, are they going to make an adjustment?
Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. The game on just 5 shots.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but It's importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
The Nuggets have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Denver also making a switch. Brown's checked in. And Watson no good on that one. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Oklahoma City on D. Saric, and it's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Hartenstein passes to Wiggins. Here's Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Westbrook. Dort misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brown. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Brown's got his first points in this one.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Westbrook up top. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Saric has the open look. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And again, no good by Oklahoma City. For Denver, they've gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Drains it from beyond the arc. Porter's got 7 now in this quarter.
Elite from the corner. Porter Jr. shoots a much better percentage from this spot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. And the Thunder lead by 8.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Westbrook, it's deflected. They recover it. Porter passes to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Sinks the 15-footer.
Russell doing a great job just reading the floor that time. And knocks down a mid-range jumper.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 points in the game.
And that's just taking advantage of some soft defense on that drive. Little resistance for him on the way to the basket.
Westbrook, no good.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Now Westbrook. Saric outside. Pass to Porter. Watson with it. Down low. And Watson slams it in.
I respect Russell Westbrook's passing ability, something that he's worked hard to become better at.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They're leading by 8. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
And with a quick break in the action, here's some numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Tops in scoring. And how about his top 10 ranking and free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. #1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 14 points for him. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. A three-pointer. Wiggins. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists in the game. Now here's Murray. 10 points for him. Here's Porter. And it's off the back rim. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Pass to Wiggins. Makes it off the glass. Wiggins has got 7 points.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Murray dishes to Westbrook. Now here's Jokic. Porter passes to Murray. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins finds Hartenstein. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. It's tipped. Fires from way outside. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Murray with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, good.
Exceptional playmaking there from Jokic, just seeing the gap.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Here's Murray. It's deflected. Tries again. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
And I know Jokic doesn't have the quickest feet or the most hops, but just outstanding at reading where a missed shot might land.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Alex Caruso comes in for George. And Wallace subbed in for Isaiah Joe. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Murray. He's got 12. Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 11. Wallace kicks to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Pass to Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Murray. Here's Brown. Leaps for it. And that'll be Denver as it goes out of bounds. Nuggets retain possession. As we close into the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. You look at the Thunder. What a run they've had this year, in first place and charging seemingly a hill toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, the Nuggets, they're 4th in the conference.
And when I look at Oklahoma City, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And don't count on that coming to an end anytime soon. The talent level of this squad is off the charts. And with the momentum they're gathering here early in the year, they could steamroll through the season.
Holmgren with a screen on Murray. It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Wallace. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 now on the night. Now Now here's Murray. He's got 14. Outside Porter. And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
.156 left to play here in the half. Jokic against Williams from 13.
He's been unable to keep it going after that hot start.
Over in the corner, Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And here is Holmgren. The 3. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic just got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Brown. Now here's Jokic. Fires the 3. Rebound by Wallace. 1:06 left in the first half of basketball. To the inside. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. Here's Brown. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Let's go. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. The Nuggets trail by 10. Jokic passes to Murray. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. There's the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got his 5th assist in this one.
Murray could score without dominating the ball. And that time off the catch and shoot.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Caruso's got 5 now.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
It's Jokic inside.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Oklahoma City's pretty good. I know I'm late.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Denver Nuggets.
If they think they'll win with this kind of defense, they're tripping. When you give up that many good shots, it fuels your opponent's fire.
You're like gasoline on a flame, I'd say. And now, as the regular season marches on, here's how things look in the West as we near the final stretch.
Taking a look here at Denver, they haven't quite looked like themselves lately.
Wow, what happened to the Timberwolves?
How do they get back to the top? How do they
Thought they were
that magic?
At least being the top 5 teams this year in the West. Lakers are 49. I guess that Luka trade really paid off.
Aggressive is right.
Thank you for being with us.
Kings
Now
should
let's
never
send
have
it to
traded
Kevin
away
Harlan for the second
point
half
guard
tip.
to the Spurs. What's his name? Super fast guy. Can't think of his name.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams.
De'Aaron Fox, that's his name. Should never have traded him away.
One side trying to protect their lead. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
Yeah, guys like him love to stuff the stat sheet. He's doing it here.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Holmgren and Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Pass to Gordon. Williams against Porter. To the middle. And it's Jokic missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Thunder. And stolen by Murray. And here's the fast break. Porter leading the way.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Murray with it. Dort covering. Porter passes to Gordon. Fades away. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Gordon. Jokic has got it back down to single digits for the Nuggets. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. Brett, there can't be any question now that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has arrived as an NBA superstar.
No doubt about it, Kevin. I mean, you finish in the top 3 of MVP voting. That is a stamp of approval. SGA, one of the more feared players in the game, and this guy is on his way. And money from the stripe. SGA could close his eyes and knock that down.
Pass to Brown. Back to Murray. Gordon against Holmgren. Jokic with the screen on Holmgren. And it's Gordon with the finish.
And that is a merciless dunk coming from Aaron Gordon.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 21. Pass to Williams for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Williams has got 23 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Here's Brown. Defended by Dort. Porter outside. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, Porter Jr. knows how good he is from that range, so not hesitating.
Williams looking over the floor. Porter with a block. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Porter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Porter showing just great body control that time, taking the hit, but he keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great focus from Murray, really sticking it to the D right there with the tough and one.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And to look at his percentage from the line, you see him at 89%. That's an indicator of what a consistent stroke he has.
And Oklahoma City making a change here. Joe's checked in. Hartenstein passes to Dort. Here's Joe. Pass to Holmgren. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
And a savvy pump fake move from the rookie Holmgren. That kind of intelligent play could serve him well.
Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Oklahoma City.
They've been in the zone for mid-range all game long, and they've made the most of any chance they've found in that space.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Pass to Holmgren. 5 on the clock. Sinks that one from the post. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Oh, good defense. Holmgren just too tall, and boy, is he skilled.
Here's Murray. The Nuggets with another miss. The Thunder leading by 9. Now Joe. Holmgren kicks to Williams. Offline with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Murray outside. Denver passing it around. It's Porter outside. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wiggins.
And checking out the stats for Jokic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. Averaging 36, 11 rebounds, and 8 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
And he sinks the second. The Nuggets trail by 10. Left side, Gordon. Murray scanning the floor. Jokic a screen. Here's the teardrop. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Williams. Wiggins has got 10 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Pass to Murray. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, something that is so important to this
Thunder's
team,
coach looks like John Stockton.
shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core. And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Westbrook's checked in.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Williams kicks it out to Wiggins. Williams has got 5 assists in the game. Murray outside. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Murray's got 24.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Up top, Joe. He's covered by Murray. Joe passes to Dort. Tries it from the top of the key. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And here we go. Wiggins heading to the hoop. A finish. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Again, it's Jalen Williams. He is in a groove, playing with confidence. Just keep finding him.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Denver Nuggets. It's a 13-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Pass to Jokic. Shoots over Holmgren. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. Oklahoma City's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Down low. Got a piece of it. Westbrook with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Porter driving to the basket.
Porter can be so dynamic when he's on the move and driving to the rim.
The Thunder leading by 11. Now here's Williams. He's got 25.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Do not test Mr. Holmgren, a gifted shot blocker.
Wiggins finds Joe. Outside Williams. Gets an open look and hits. Williams has got the lead up to 14 now for the Thunder.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
Bounce pass Gordon. For 3, Westbrook. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Wiggins with the basket on the assist by Williams. Wiggins has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace comes in for Dort. And it's Alex Caruso in for Isaiah Joe. Denver also making some changes. Saric comes in for Gordon. And it's Peyton Watson in for Murray. That one good for 2. Jokic has got 15 points.
And Jokic is a very efficient mid-range shooter. We'll take advantage of you there.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Again, Oklahoma City.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Westbrook passes to Saric. Now Porter. Wallace covering. Porter, no luck. Oklahoma City leading by 16. Williams finds Caruso. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. He's got 10.
And unless you have some aerial skills, you cannot pull that off.
Jokic sets the screen for Westbrook. It's Jokic top of the key. Off target from three-point range. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Here's Caruso. Saric grabs the board. Saric has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside Westbrook. Teardrop shot, and Jokic wide open. He shoots from outside off the mark. The Thunder shooting impressively throughout at 62%. Saric against Wiggins. And he makes good on the layup. And the Thunder lead by 20.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Saric, a screen on Caruso. Pass to Jokic. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. The Thunder in 4th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
The first free throw is good.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in for Wiggins. And Denver with a change here, too. Zeke Naji, he's checked in for Saric. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Nuggets trail by 18. Porter looking it over. Westbrook against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Porter. Pass to Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Can't hit from in close. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They trail by 16. Najee passes to Watson. And here's Westbrook. It's Porter outside. And no good. And so it's Jalen Williams making things happen for Oklahoma City. Setting up teammates and getting buckets. He is looking as determined as ever. Back to the action in just a minute. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And Denver will start the 4th quarter with Peyton Watson is out there with Dario Saric. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. The Nuggets trail by 18. Now Westbrook. And stolen by Wallace. And now it's Wallace running. He can go all the way. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And he gets the bucket. Murray's got 26.
This team just goes to another level when Jamal Murray does offensively.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. He gets that one. And the Thunder lead by 20.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Sinks the 3-pointer. Murray's got 12 points here in the second half.
Is it possible his sweet touch is getting sweeter, guys?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Holmgren is doubled. And here is Caruso. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Brown the pass to Murray. Saric outside. To the inside. Here's Westbrook. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And Westbrook's scoring, it comes in bunches, but such a key to it all is for him to get himself to the free throw line. He's top 40 all time in free throw attempts.
He hits both from the stripe. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Hartenstein passes to Holmgren. Holmgren is doubled. Rebound by the Nuggets. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Saric with the screen for Murray. Shakes him. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray, no good. The Thunder have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Caruso, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, he's grabbed a tee and a blanket because he's putting this one to bed.
Timeout called. Nuggets. Watson with it. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Holmgren. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's 18 points for Chet Holmgren. The Nuggets trail by 19. Murray outside. And he banks in the layup. Murray's got 31 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Over in the corner, Caruso. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And the Thunder lead by 20. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. And it's Denver with the rebound.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. The tray. The three-pointer is right on target. Murray's got 17 points here in the second half.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Holmgren. He's covered by Watson. Back to Holmgren. 5 to shoot. And it's blocked. Here's Brown. Pass to Watson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tight handle for Murray. He knows how to create space for that shot.
Here's Caruso. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with a screen on Murray. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Watson. Outside Westbrook from past the arc. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 29.
Nothing better than a hustle play like that. It gets the whole team amped up, sets the example for everyone.
Wallace against Westbrook. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. Westbrook's got 4 this quarter.
Nice to see Westbrook rise up and knock that one down. When he has that solid base, it looks good.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's hauled in by Watson. Watson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Good on the three-point shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 32 points in the game.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things. Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, they're still operating at a deficit.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Westbrook passes to Murray. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. Oklahoma City leading by 15. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. Offensive rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. And he sinks the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 here in the second half.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Back to Wallace. And he lays it straight in.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And Murray, one of those guys that you can classify as automatic from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Murray.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Denver also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Šarić. Gordon comes in for Peyton Watson. And Porter subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over to the wing. Now here's Holmgren from the arc. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic just got rebound number 13 with that last one. Porter finds Murray. A three-pointer, no good. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. He gets it in there. Jokic has got 21 in the game.
This is a nice battle inside. It's a matchup where Jokic has the size and the moves to probably take advantage of the defense.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren wide open. That three off the mark.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
A slam by Jokic.
Oh, yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points in just this quarter. Timeout called. Nuggets. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Was able to listen on what David Adelman went over with his team. Well, coach is frustrated with his guys. He let them know that the turnovers have to stop. He begged them to take better care of the ball. We'll see if they heeded the message. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Just such a smooth shooter. Nice setup there from Jamal.
The Thunder shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Back to Murray. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams kicks to Holmgren. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Williams. Three-pointer. And the Thunder another three.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Murray with it. And it's Wallace picking him up. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and two shots coming up. Brent is a guy who has played with winning teams, been in terrific cultures, and currently in one with the Spurs. What do you think is more important? Team culture or raw talent?
Well, I believe in the culture carrying teams to a championship, but you can't do that without talent. So it's got to be a blend of both, Kevin, in order for your team to perform.
Jamal Murray has busted our ass. He just ain't got no help. That's crazy. If anybody else would have showed up, this would be a dog fight. He almost got 50 points by himself.
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Cason Wallace. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 38 points.
saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier,
God damn!
Complete control.
Jamal Murray.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. The lead is 15. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 40 points.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge,
2K needs to fix that. It said Thunders win, like plural. That's not the way you would say that. You would just say Thunder win. Like, Thunders win. Come on, 2K. Don't be like Madden and start having stuff, having stuff in the background saying Madden 18 on Madden 25 like it did a couple years ago. Jamal Murray, 51 points on us, man. He kicked our ass, man. Dude dropped 51. And it was a pretty looking 51, too. That's a tough shot, dude. God damn, he was killing us, man. he hit from everywhere, bro. Murray. But if Jokic had showed up, they might have won this game. Jokic kind of played small, man. Man, he was everywhere. Inside, mid-range, three-pointers. Hit 8 for 13 from downtown. It's ridiculous. Hard to say a guy didn't show up, though, when he gives you 23, 13, and 5. Dang. That's a good stat line. You can't argue with that. Michael Porter Jr. almost had a triple-double, 22 points. I tell you one thing, he never played like that in the Jordan season. You guys been watching that. Which is overall right now. He's at 83 right now. Huh? He ain't play like it. Take a look at some of my guys. Williams had a great game. He played lights out. I'm going to go ahead and start me a season from a 2K allows you to start a season from the point where you are in the real NBA. So I think I'm going to go ahead and jump into the real NBA season as it is now. See what's going on with the standings and everything. Do some more matchups from that point of view. This was pretty cool. I hear the Cleveland Cavaliers are pretty good this year. Oklahoma City's pretty good. Well, clearly they got 66 wins on the season, so they almost won 70 games. I mean, geez, it's pretty impressive. Man, Alexander, man, he's playing lights out. Look at that move. My goodness. Look at that move. Wow. Floater from the baseline. That's a tough shot. probably one of the toughest shots in basketball. It's a floater from the baseline. You don't have no back. You can't really use the backboard to help you. That was a fun game. Well, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.